spontaneous and totally unsolicited standing ovation.
Just doling out 20s to everybody.
Thursday, December 29th, 2011. My co-host today is Josh Groban.
I like it, yes, yes.
Once in a while, I like to pretend I'm Oprah and say your name.
I liked it. Well,
Josh Groban is here! You're getting Josh Groban, and you're getting Josh Groban.
Somebody actually just screamed as if that was going to happen. Like
I
just
know.
heard, like somebody just went.
Yeah,
this looks so festive in here. It looks so
Oh,
nice.
thank you. Yes, we dress up the studio from Hanukkah until New Year's Day, and then, like my husband, it disappears, and it's as if it never happened. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Goes into storage. It's
Yeah.
just- yeah.
Mark is very fastidious about putting away any evidence of any holidays immediately.
That's see, my parents just wait until the last minute. It's Halloween before.
Yeah, we were
put
like,
away.
it was April, and
There's a Santa that's still like in the hallway from just ages ago. We can't. Yeah, and it actually has a button in the hand. When you press it, he goes, "The magic of Christmas lies in your heart." And he does. He sounds like some old school. Yeah, and like just for fun, we go press it all year long. We press that thing.
My dad always he won like years and years in a row in the Berlin Town Center, the best lights display on the house, and he would really take painstaking efforts to win this contest, and my mom, he had this giant light-up manger that would be on the front lawn. And my mom was always convinced that the baby Jesus was cold. And I was like, Mom, the baby Jesus is not cold. A, it's not a real baby, it's plastic. And B, it's got a light bulb in there.
It's got. It's an ET baby
So
Jesus.
she would go out, like in the middle, it would start snowing. She'd be like, the baby Jesus looks cold, and she would go out and take a blanket. It's going to make her sound so nuts.
I was going to say,
I'm going to hear about it. But she would go out and wrap the baby. She would swaddle the baby Jesus in a baby blanket.
And it would glow. It would glow from within the blanket,
right? I'm like, you're going to set the blanket on fire.
Yeah, right. The fire hazard.
You're going to burn the whole manger to the ground.
Christmas miracle.
Christmas miracle is right.
Well, that's all the funny things that happen this time of year.
Yes,
it's just
exactly.
endless comedy.
You know, I've got to tell you something. Michael Strahan was my co-host yesterday.
Yes.
And you know, you two had quite a rivalry going inadvertently.
An unspoken
rivalry, or maybe it was spoken. But this is what Michael had to say about you yesterday.
Bring it.
I'm going to probably bump into him in the street. We're probably going to fight over your love.
Oh, my gosh. You cannot kill Josh Groban. You're not allowed to kill him.
You don't think he has a chance?
I think
Be honest, he doesn't have a chance. And I was 17. It was a very good year.
Oh, Frankie. Sing it to me.
It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls. Come on, Josh, you can't do that.
Oh, no, he did.
It was a very good year.
It's just
have two
it's not
things.
even fair that this is my life.
I have two things to say to Michael. First of all, pick on someone your own size. Also, but then I say to myself, no, you know what? No, he could probably crush me like that sparkly pear. It's officially on. Is what I'm trying to say.
Is it down between you? It's between you and Strahan, isn't it?
It's
At
down,
least in
yes.
your two minds.
In our minds.
It's a race of two men.
My family's just going to be like, Josh, you have to snap out of it. It's going to be. This is the time of year when people get the most depressed, and that's just going to eat. That's going to eat away at me. Is what's going to happen.
Do you have to go travel to a lot of places this time of year, or are you sort of home for a while?
Generally, I do. I mean, when you're kind of in the entertainment industry as a singer, you're kind of working all the way up until New Year's. This year, I got to go home on December 12th, and I've been home pretty much the whole month. And so, yeah, no, I just finished an 85-day tour, so I wanted to.
And you were in South Africa.
I was in South Africa. We're at summer now, which is crazy. And so, now I was very blessed. Now is the time when I get to kind of chill out and decompress and have kind of a soul recharge and work on my scales for our sing-off.
For your sing-off with Michael Strahan.
Strahan.
Yeah, you better practice now because he's going to come hard.
All this time I was taking a break and I realized.
No, this this airline, Air New Zealand, is offering something called Cuddle Class. So, you know, these long flights to other places are 20 hours. People are sitting upright. And, you know, I always say, like, you know, coach business first class. It doesn't really matter where you fly, because when you recline, you really go from sitting forced forward to sitting upright. That's the recline. You know, you're not reclining, you're just going to upright. That's what they're calling reclining. So,
it's true.
Air New Zealand is offering Cuddle Class. If you buy, so you know how they have the aisle seat and the window seat? You can buy that middle seat at half price, and they will put down like a small thin mattress. And so you and your spouse can cuddle and be reclining
That is adorable.
in Cuddle Class. I mean, I think that's kind of great, you guys. I don't know about you, but I am...
That's a gateway to...
It makes me...
That's a gateway to to another kind of class. I mean, that's first it's cuddling.
It makes me want to go to New Zealand. I'm like, we should go to New Zealand. They have Cuddle Class on Air New Zealand. I'm just going to nickname that
the baby making class. That is...
No, you're not.
Come on. I mean, but it's true. I mean, come on. Is everybody really...
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Why did I go dirty? Why did I go dirty? I just thought...
Are you allowed to do that? No, you can't do that.
Well, no, it's illegal.
It is, right?
Yeah, but I'm glad to know you have to know the person, because I have the worst luck with people kind of sitting next to me in the middle seat, you know, and so just like, well, I guess we're gonna cuddle now. Well, my ticket says we better get cuddling. What do you say? I'm not paying full price for this ticket. So, I mean, it could happen. I'm glad to know that you have to, you know.
You have to. You control that.
Yeah, you control it. I'll go on a trip with you.
We can, you know what? Guess who just is taking me to New Zealand? And by the way, I'm so tiny.
And Strahan will be right here.
I am right. He'll be in the middle. Yeah. When I travel, I literally become invisible. I am so tiny because I don't wear high heels, and I'm defluffed. Like, my hair is like non-existent, and I'm like, it's like traveling with a chihuahua in a small carry-on bag. And so you could slide me right under the front of your seat, and you could have the whole area to yourself, and I could be under the seat.
Oh, there's no fun in that.
You've done that. Gelman has done. By the way,
you put Kelly under your seat?
Gelman has slept on top of me.
Kelly.
Yes, he has. I'm not kidding.
This is what happens.
It's true. It's true. I slept under Gelman's seat on a flight from It's when we were flying back and forth with Jimmy Kimmel from New York to LA, and I slept underneath his seat, and he's like, you really are like a carry-on bag. You just like stick you. Because I am very flexible, so I can get myself into crazy little...
Right,
I can cubicle myself.
I see. Well, that's not a strange relationship at all. I have nothing... That is not odd to me in the slightest.
The nature of our relationship, that is perfectly normal to us. He's like, well, you get on the bottom and I'll get on top.
You
and
travel
I'm like,
a lot?
You're always on top.
Yeah, oh, man.
When do I get to be on top? Kelly, never. You're not the executive producer. You don't get to be on top.
Top dog. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's...
Well, I'm going to tell Art more. Well, you tell him. He's in the overhead.
He's in the overhead. That's funny.
It's like, we are like circus people.
I love it.
We are literally like living in a circus.
The dynamic on this set makes me feel normal. It's wonderful.
It is
makes me feel like one of the normal ones.
Because you should feel like you are the normal one. When you come in, we're like, Josh is here and he's so normal. Isn't it great?
It's the audience is crazy. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We're the normal ones. You're the ones that are a little off.
No, but it's very true. It's so funny because our staff is so tiny, and you guys, for those of you at home and those of you in the audience, don't really understand how small we are as a group. We are like 1/100th the size of every other talk show staff. We are little, we are very tiny, and I don't just mean as people, we are small people, but there's not very many of us. Right. So we do everything together. When we fly on a plane, it's all together. And sometimes we're under the seats, and sometimes we're over the seats. You never know where we're gonna come from.
I'm just hoping they'll put a seatbelt in the bathroom at some point and just sit in my little bathroom world and just. It's cool in there. I don't know. Am I strange? I go in the bathroom sometimes and just even when I'm done, I just hang in there. Just,
yeah. No.
And I imagine I'm in my own like little space pod. It's great.
We flew once, Disney, we had to do this thing at, in North Carolina at the racetrack. What racetrack? Charlotte. Okay, yeah, so we're at the racetrack, and then they fly us all home. They gave us like a private plane to fly home on, and we're all very excited. We're like, we're gonna be like rock stars, and this is awesome, and this is how rock stars travel, and aren't we fancy? Look at us not having to go through security. And next thing I know, I'm seated on the toilet. I'm not kidding. There is a safety belt, and I'm on the toilet, and I'm like, is this really how I am flying out of here? I am flying home from Charlotte on the toilet.
It's just a notch above haystack.
We were very excited momentarily.
Yeah.
I was like, Mick Jagger would have fallen right through here.
Right
He's
out
so
the
little.
back. Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
Wow.
I digress.
I digress.
Let's move on with the show. Today, Zac Efron is here, everybody. Who else is
Oh
here?
my goodness.
I
Well,
know
we
you
have,
like this lady.
I like this lady very much. The beautiful and talented Olivia Wilde is also here. And charitable.
Charitable. And once again, we're going to explode with Science Bob.
Relive. Yes.
Talk about it enough.
No.
All right, it's time for
Spa-la-la-la-la. Travel trivia.
That one was actually icy, that little blast of spray.
yeah,
It's an icy blast.
You're in the blast seat now.
I am in the
Yeah.
blast seat, that's right. Joining us via Skype today, Rafaela Gonzalez from Hayward, California. Hi, Rafaela. Thank you for letting us wake you up in California, but you look like you're wide awake.
I had a little bit of prep time, so thank you.
You look very good, very pretty.
Nice.
How's California today?
It's nice. It's cold. It's cold in the mornings, but it's nice and crisp during the days.
New Year's Eve is coming. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Just to try to be more patient with my boys. I have two boys, a 7 and a 10-year-old, and a little bit more patient, not yell at them so much.
Oh my gosh, well, if you figure out a way to make that happen, let me know. I think that's every mother's New Year's resolution, is to be more...
I'm dealing with a fifth grade math too.
You are, so you know it breaks you down and makes you feel like the dumbest person on the planet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
She's talking with Eddie Moneybanks. What was the name of your?
Yes, Mikey Moneybags.
Mikey Moneybags. Yes.
Has
Mikey Moneybags.
yeah, he's got $79.23, and he's got 422 coins.
He's
There's
the bane of
$1
every
bill and
parent's
1 dime.
existence.
What are the other denominations of coins? Who would get an ATM card? Is what I say to Mikey Moneybags.
Exactly.
I mean, my gosh, what did he rob, a piggy bank? Anyway, I'm sorry, Raphael. It's not really about me. I'm gonna spin the wheel, see what you're playing.
See what you play for, yeah.
Raphael, not to digress, but we've just decided that Mikey Moneybags looks like the guy from Monopoly holding the bag of money with the monocle.
With the monocle.
That's what we've decided he looks like.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, you're playing for a great prize, the Stein Erickson Lodge in Park City, Utah. 7 days and 6 nights. It includes breakfast and lunch daily. 2 to 6 day ski rental and 2 6-day ski rentals and 6-day lift passes. Sorry, you know Tony Pig will tell you all about this. 2 spa treatments per person. It's a prize valued at $12,000. Wow. You have 20 seconds and only 1 guess. Good luck.
All right, Rafaela. We have had actress Reese Witherspoon on the show. In what 2001 comedy about an unlikely law student did Reese star?
Legally Blonde? Legally
That's
Blonde?
it.
I'll take it. Yes, good job.
Congratulations, you and the guest was in dollars.
Hi. Oh my gosh, there's your sons.
Hey, boys.
Hi. What are their names?
Eduardo and Javier. This guy was born. This is the reason I started watching you. I was on maternity leave with him, and I started watching you when
Oh
the year Lola was born. So
yes, that's right.
'cause of him.
We've gone through it all together. Your sons are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Your mom just won
They just woke up.
Your mom won a great prize. So
And
if you're nice to her, maybe she'll take one.
She's not going to yell at you ever again.
Yes.
That's right.
Your mom is never
Starting
going
in
to.
January.
All right.
Starting in January.
starting January 1.
That's
no
right.
more yelling at you.
That's right.
Yes. Okay, Rafaela. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who.
All right.
I love it.